Laura changed my life in so many ways. I would not be the hairdresser that I am today if it wasn't for her. She taught me about customer service. She taught me how to love. She taught me how to cut hair. She taught me how to cater to the customer, and it's not about me, it's about them. She put me through some extra haircutting training, advanced classes, you know, and we would be in one class for 4 hours, but she had the patience because she believed in me and she knew that I could do it.
My next door neighbor worked for Laura, and they were looking for a front desk person. And so we started out as kind of on an on-call basis. And then before I knew it, I mean, I was just there every day.
The salon wasn't just a place to get your hair cut. It was a place where you could let your guard down and be who you really are and know that you were in a safe environment.
Back in February of this year, I had gone and had a facial. And it was not good. So Shari was at my house one day about 2 weeks later, and I was telling her, and I couldn't stop talking about it, and my husband told me, you're never gonna be happy because it's not Laura's.
Laura Elena came about, it wasn't something that I planned, it wasn't something that Jennifer had planned, it was something that the Lord had planned. And we just walked into it. And within 45 days, we had an amazing, beautiful salon. Her belief in me birthed this salon. It really showed me that I am a strong woman, that I can own a business and create an atmosphere that she created.
I just want to say to Jennifer and Shari that me and my family are very honored that they even chose her very name to have a salon. And then, aside from that, to continue on with the legacy that she wanted. And so my family would be honored and they would be so happy to see that. It's just a very humbling thing for us to see. And we just send them with all of our blessings.
I think that she didn't even realize the legacy that she was creating. I don't think she realized what she was sowing into us and how it would continue. And her legacy is faith.
What's really cool is since my healing has been manifest, we've had people come to the salon that had cancer, and we've prayed for and got healed. So my life has changed, you know, tremendously, because all along my business has been a marketplace ministry, and God has used it to bring people to Christ, but now it's gone to a new level where people are hearing about my testimony and their faith is increased and their faith is rising up. And so when we pray, they believe and they're being healed. You know, it's just not acceptable. This whole cancer thing, it's not right, it's wrong, and it's just unacceptable. And we don't have to lay down to it at all, because God is bigger than that.
And she tells me this story one day, how the Lord gave her a new name. And she said, I was sitting in my office, and I've been sitting in my office for weeks crying out to God, telling him how I'm so overwhelmed. And she said, finally, one day I was in prayer, telling him how I was overwhelmed, and he said, daughter, you are not overwhelmed, you are crowned victorious. And so she looked up the meaning of her name, Laura. And the root of the name Laura is laurel. And laurel means crowned victorious. It is a wreath that was used in the Roman era. The flowers would be intertwined and it would be a crowned wreath of laurel, and they would use the flower laurel. And so we felt it very important to use her name in the salon, carrying on her legacy, and her middle name is Elena, which is beautiful. So we just felt it was inevitable to name it Laura Elena Salon and Spa.
I know that my Laura is smiling down and so proud of Jennifer and I. And I can just hear her saying, "Good job, girls. You did it."